My name is Dr. Jeff Golini, and welcome to another episode of Ask the Scientist. This show is about busting myths, bringing you the truth. You know, I get a lot of questions each week from young athletes, and this is one that particularly hit home with me, and I thought it'd be a good topic for today. Demetrius writes in and says, Dr. Golini, I noticed my dad had some of your books, which I have read, and I decided to reach out to you for help. I am a 16-year-old boy, and I did not make the first team on my football squad. Should I quit because I'm no good? Demetrius, first of all, let me say absolutely not. 16, you're probably 7th, 8th grade, maybe 9th, something like that. I remember when I was in 7th grade, I had never played football, and a lot of the kids that went out, they had played pee-wee football for years, and I didn't even know the positions. I remember them asking me in 7th grade, what position are you going to go out for? I didn't even know any of the positions. I knew running back because I had been to some Cleveland Brown games, but I didn't really know much about the game, so I went in to learn and to try. Now, I was a little bit bigger, so they stuck me on the line, but I know I wanted to be a running back. And I remember coming home and talking to my dad and saying, Dad, they put me on the line. I don't want to be a lineman. I want to be a running back. And I remember him saying, don't quit, don't give up, tell them, and then show them that you can do it. And that's exactly what I did. I went back the next day and I said, hey, I would like to be a running back. And they said, okay. So they basically put me with the running backs. But then I worked my butt off. I worked hard, not only at practice, but I hit the weights. I came home, I worked on my plays, I worked on my cuts. And by the end of the season, I ended up starting. Now, in the beginning, I sat on the bench, you know, and obviously most athletes, we don't want to be on the bench. But you know what? That just means you got to work a little bit harder. So I want to encourage you, first of all, to say, just because somebody is better than you in life doesn't mean you're no good. That means somebody is better than you. Throughout life, you're always going to find somebody who's bigger, stronger, faster, better looking, got more money. I don't care who you are. Even if you're the richest guy in the world, sooner or later, somebody else is going to take that position from you. So again, work hard, man. You know, ask your coach, what do I need to do to make the first team? They'll tell you, hey, you need to work on your speed. Hey, you need to work on your blocking. Hey, you need to work on your catching. Hey, you need to get a little bit bigger. You need to get a little bit stronger. And then put the time in, because this is an investment into your future. If you just want to play high school sports and that's it, but if you're thinking about going to college, what a better way to get to college than to get a scholarship? And maybe you won't be quite up to the par of a Division I, but you know what? Division III schools are great, and they give out money. But at the end of the day, that's an education that's going to carry through for your lifespan. Sports are very short-lived. Even if you make it in the NFL, most NFL players don't make it more than 1 or 2 years. If you make it 5 years, you're lucky. So again, very, very short lifespan being an athlete. You've got to look beyond that. So again, let me encourage you, work hard. Don't ever quit on something because you're not the best. Continue to strive. And if your best is to be second string, then you know what? Support your team and learn to be part of a team. Because when you graduate and you get out in the workforce, you got to learn teamwork. You're not always going to be the top sales guy. You're not always going to be the best bookkeeper or whatever your profession may be. And you got to learn how to do your best, but contribute toward the team. All right, my friend, I hope that helps you, and I hope that helps all my other 16-year-old listeners. God bless, and take care.